The shocking truth about muscle loss in seniors. Are you missing this one food? What if everything you thought you knew about aging was wrong? What if your strength, balance, and energy weren't disappearing because of age alone, but because of a single, missing food? This may sound unbelievable, but new research reveals a startling connection between a simple dietary gap and the silent loss of muscle in seniors. You may be eating well. You may be staying active. But without this one food, your muscles could be vanishing faster than you think. Let's uncover the shocking truth about what's really causing muscle loss in older adults and how you can fight back starting today. Please take a moment to click the like button and subscribe to our channel if you are new so you don't miss out on any new videos. Also, stay with us at the end to hear more about why seniors are experiencing muscle loss. Could it really be because you are missing this one food? Let's find out. It all begins with little things. Reaching for a cereal box became a two-handed effort. Tying shoes meant a quick break afterward to catch a breath. Holding grandkids left arms sore for days. At first, it felt like aging, the natural slowing of life. But this wasn't just aging. Something far more silent, far more dangerous was underway. Inside the bodies of millions of seniors, a quiet thief was stealing their strength, their mobility, and their independence. And it all came down to one missing food. The one food that changes everything: protein. But not just any protein. Seniors need high-quality, easy-to-digest protein that delivers all essential amino acids. And the most powerful, overlooked source of that protein? Eggs. Eggs are affordable, packed with complete protein, rich in leucine, key for muscle growth, easy to prepare and digest. They also contain essential nutrients that support muscle function, like vitamin D, helps regulate muscle contractions. Choline supports nerve-muscle communication. Vitamin B12 prevents weakness and fatigue. How much protein do seniors need? The current RDA, recommended dietary allowance, is 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight, but recent research shows seniors may need 1.2 to 1.5 grams per kilogram to preserve muscle. That means a 150-pound senior should aim for 80 to 100 grams of protein daily. One large egg provides 6 to 7 grams of protein, making them a great way to reach that goal. The science doesn't lie. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults consuming higher protein diets retain significantly more muscle over time. Other studies show that protein-rich breakfasts with eggs lead to greater muscle protein synthesis, reduced hunger and better weight control, improved strength and mobility scores. Eggs aren't just good. For seniors, they're crucial. How to eat eggs every day without getting bored. Some seniors avoid eggs due to cholesterol myths, but the latest science shows eggs do not significantly increase heart disease risk for most people. In fact, eggs raise good HDL cholesterol and have minimal impact on bad LDL for most. Here are a few senior-friendly ideas. Soft scrambled eggs with spinach and cheese. Boiled eggs sliced on toast with avocado. Egg salad with Greek yogurt instead of mayo. Vegetable frittatas, easy to batch and freeze. Poached eggs on oatmeal. Trust us, it works. What happens when you don't get enough? When seniors lack protein and key nutrients, muscles break down faster, recovery from illness slows, bones weaken, energy drops, independence slips away. You might notice your clothes fit looser in the arms or thighs. Standing up from a chair feels harder. You tire more quickly after simple chores. These are red flags. The vicious cycle. As muscle disappears, mobility declines. That leads to less activity, which accelerates muscle loss. Eventually, the body becomes frail and fragile. Seniors may stop walking, fall more often, or depend on others for daily tasks. All of this, preventable. Other foods that help. While eggs are powerful, they work best as part of a broader muscle-supporting diet. Include Greek yogurt or cottage cheese, chicken, turkey, or fish, lentils and beans, tofu or tempeh. Nuts and seeds, especially almonds and chia seeds. Combine these with resistance training like light weights or bodyweight exercises, and muscle maintenance becomes possible well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Real stories. Gloria, 72. I always skipped breakfast. After adding 2 eggs in the morning and walking daily, I noticed my legs felt stronger. My doctor said my muscle mass had improved. James, 68. I was shocked when I couldn't lift my suitcase anymore. My grandson suggested more protein. I started eating eggs, doing light workouts, and 6 months later, I feel like myself again. Don't wait until it's too late. Muscle loss doesn't have to be part of aging. You can take charge with one simple, delicious natural food. Start with an egg tomorrow morning. The silent threat, sarcopenia. By the time most people hit their 50s and 60s, they begin losing muscle. This condition is known as sarcopenia. It doesn't scream like a heart attack or creep like arthritis. Instead, it slips in unnoticed. It's only when someone falls, can't get up off the couch, or struggles to carry a bag of groceries that they realize something's changed. Sarcopenia is a progressive and generalized skeletal muscle disorder that primarily affects older adults. It is characterized by the loss of muscle mass, strength, and function, which can significantly impair mobility and quality of life. Though it's often overlooked, sarcopenia is a serious condition that has far-reaching consequences for seniors. Sarcopenia isn't a disease that suddenly appears. It develops gradually and silently over time. It may begin as early as one's 30s, but it becomes significantly more noticeable and impactful after the age of 60. If left unaddressed, sarcopenia can lead to frailty, falls, disability, hospitalization, and even premature death. This article explores the causes, consequences, prevention, and treatment of sarcopenia, offering practical steps that seniors and caregivers can take to combat this silent threat. What to watch for. Warning signs of sarcopenia: difficulty climbing stairs, more frequent falls or tripping, trouble carrying light items, feeling winded after short walks, thinning arms and legs. If you notice these, speak to your doctor about a nutrition plan. Understanding the scope and impact. According to research, sarcopenia affects approximately 10% of adults over the age of 60, and the prevalence increases with age. Among those over 80, more than 50% may suffer from this condition. The implications of sarcopenia extend beyond muscle loss. It is closely linked to increased risk of falls and fractures, loss of independence, poor recovery from illness or surgery, reduced ability to perform activities of daily living, ADLs, greater risk of chronic diseases, including type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Despite these serious implications, sarcopenia remains underdiagnosed and undertreated. Many seniors and even healthcare providers may mistake its symptoms for general aging. What are the causes of sarcopenia? Sarcopenia is multifactorial, meaning it results from a combination of factors. Number 1, aging. Natural aging brings hormonal changes such as a decrease in testosterone, estrogen, and growth hormone, all of which affect muscle maintenance. Mitochondrial dysfunction and increased inflammation also play a role in the deterioration of muscle tissue. Number 2, inactivity. One of the most significant contributors to sarcopenia is physical inactivity. The phrase "use it or lose it" is especially relevant when it comes to muscles. Seniors who lead sedentary lifestyles are at much higher risk of muscle loss. Number 3, poor nutrition. Inadequate protein intake is another major factor. Protein is essential for muscle repair and growth, and older adults often consume less than needed. Vitamin D deficiency, low-calorie intake, and poor nutrient absorption can also contribute. Number 4, chronic illness and medications. Conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and chronic kidney disease are linked to accelerated muscle loss. Some medications, particularly corticosteroids and chemotherapy agents, can further worsen sarcopenia. Number 5, inflammation. Chronic low-grade inflammation, common in older adults, can interfere with the body's ability to repair and build muscle. Here are the symptoms and diagnosis. Sarcopenia doesn't usually announce itself with dramatic symptoms. Instead, it often starts subtly. Difficulty climbing stairs, trouble getting up from a chair, reduced grip strength, feeling fatigued more easily, unintentional weight loss, especially muscle mass. Doctors may diagnose sarcopenia using tools such as SARC-F questionnaire, a simple screening tool for sarcopenia, hand grip strength tests, gait speed measurements, DEXA scans to measure lean muscle mass, bioelectrical impedance analysis, BIA, to estimate body composition. What are the consequences of untreated sarcopenia? Failing to address sarcopenia can result in a downward spiral. Muscle loss leads to reduced physical activity. Reduced activity leads to further muscle loss and weight gain. Increased weight and frailty lead to higher fall risk. Falls can result in fractures, hospital stays, and loss of independence. Sarcopenia is also a predictor of mortality. Studies have shown that older adults with low muscle mass and strength are at higher risk of death from all causes, especially if they are hospitalized. How do we manage or prevent this? The good news is that sarcopenia is not inevitable. With the right lifestyle choices, it can be delayed, mitigated, and in some cases reversed. 1. Exercise. Regular physical activity is the most effective strategy. The focus should be on resistance training. Weightlifting, resistance bands, and bodyweight exercises help build muscle mass and strength. Balance and flexibility training. Activities like Tai Chi, yoga, or specific physical therapy exercises help prevent falls. Aerobic activity. Walking, swimming, and cycling help improve cardiovascular health, which supports muscle function. 2. Nutrition. Nutrition is just as crucial as exercise in managing sarcopenia. Key guidelines include protein intake. Seniors should aim for 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. This can come from lean meats, eggs, dairy, legumes, and protein supplements. Leucine-rich foods. Leucine, a branched-chain amino acid, is vital for muscle protein synthesis. Good sources include eggs, dairy, soy, and fish. Vitamin D, essential for muscle function and balance. Sources include fortified foods, fatty fish, sunlight, and supplements if necessary. Omega-3 fatty acids. These reduce inflammation and may help with muscle preservation, found in fatty fish, flaxseed, and walnuts. 3. Medical interventions. Some individuals may benefit from hormone replacement therapy for severe hormonal deficiencies under medical supervision. Creatine supplements may enhance the effects of resistance training. Protein or amino acid supplements, especially for those with appetite issues. Building a sarcopenia fighting routine. A sample daily routine to counter sarcopenia could include morning, 2 scrambled eggs, whole wheat toast, and a walk around the neighborhood. Mid-morning, light resistance band exercises and a high-protein snack like Greek yogurt or a protein shake. Lunch, grilled chicken salad with nuts, quinoa, and a citrus vinaigrette. Afternoon, stretching or balance-focused yoga. Dinner, baked salmon, steamed vegetables, and a sweet potato. Evening, short walk and a light snack if needed, like cottage cheese with fruit. This balance of protein-rich meals, physical activity, and adequate rest supports both muscle maintenance and overall well-being. Real-life impact and testimonials. Many older adults who have made changes in their routines report noticeable improvements. I started lifting light weights at age 70 and focused on eating more protein. Within a few months, I could get up from a chair without using my arms. Carol, 74. After being diagnosed with sarcopenia, I worked with a dietitian and physical therapist. I regained strength, started gardening again, and even went hiking with my granddaughter. Dennis, 68. These stories are a testament to the power of proactive lifestyle changes, support systems, and resources. Fighting sarcopenia doesn't need to happen alone. Seniors can turn to primary care providers for diagnosis and referrals, physical therapists to build safe, effective exercise routines, dietitians for personalized meal planning, community centers and senior gyms for exercise classes, support groups, both local and online communities for motivation. Programs like Silver Sneakers and local YMCA senior programs offer structured fitness options tailored for older adults. The road ahead: sarcopenia awareness. One of the biggest challenges in addressing sarcopenia is awareness. Seniors and caregivers often don't realize that something can be done about declining strength and mobility. Educational initiatives, better screening practices, and open conversations between seniors and healthcare providers are essential to turn the tide. As our population ages, sarcopenia will affect millions more. But we have the knowledge and tools to fight back. Starting with a commitment to move more, eat well, and stay strong. Sarcopenia affects up to 30% of people over 60 and more than 50% over age 80. It's not just about looking frail. It's about higher fall risk, slower recovery from injury or illness, greater likelihood of hospitalization, loss of independence. Worse still, many doctors don't talk about it. Seniors often don't know it's happening until it's well advanced. The big mistake: thinking exercise is enough. You walk daily, you stay busy. That should be enough, right? Unfortunately, exercise without the right nutrition won't stop muscle loss, especially not after age 50. Muscles need raw materials to rebuild. And when they're not getting them, they shrink. What raw material is essential for muscle preservation? Your muscles will thank you. Your strength will return, and your independence will stay yours. Strength is a choice. Aging is inevitable. Muscle loss is not. Sarcopenia may be silent, but it doesn't have to be invisible or irreversible. With a conscious focus on physical activity, protein intake, and regular health checkups, seniors can retain their strength, independence, and vitality well into their golden years. The fight against sarcopenia begins today. One step, one stretch, one healthy meal at a time. Thank you so much for listening. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new to make sure you don't miss out on any videos. Have a great day.